When I signed the Home Depot contract, I was so excited. I thought we were going to be doing millions of dollars a month.
We thought that we had security. We thought that was it. We thought that our future was secure and we didn't have any worries, we would be set.
Right after we signed the Home Depot contract, things changed in the market, in the real estate market, that I didn't really understand. I didn't really see it coming. It just hit me like an avalanche, and the entire industry shut down.
The moment that I knew this wasn't working and we were in trouble was when I realized that everything that Scott tried to do to save the business wasn't working. In the past, whenever there was a down cycle in business for whatever reason, there was always a way to correct, study what was going on in the marketplace and adjust. And this time, no matter how many adjustments he made, just absolutely nothing was working.
I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't find out until I was 3/4 of the way through it that there was a total collapse happening. We got all the way to the point where we were living in my mother's retirement community apartment on the floor of about a 700 square foot apartment. Little tiny floor, me and my wife and my children. And we weren't even really allowed to be there. And here I am with my wife and 4 children sleeping on the floor. It was pretty bad. So we called Jack, and we had been to Canyon Springs 6 or 7 years prior, a few times. But I wasn't ready yet. I don't know why. You probably were, but I wasn't. So we called Jack. We ended up taking Jack to lunch at Islands. And I said, you know, nothing's working. Everything's falling apart. Nothing I do is taking me anywhere. And Jack said, that's because you're trying to be in control. Or what did he say?
You're still trying to be in control. You haven't given it up to God. You need to let God be in control. And that God has a greater plan for you than you can even imagine.
When we were at the bottom of the low, God wasn't in our lives yet. God was just starting to come into our lives. And I think when I fully embraced God, that's when things began to change.
In the beginning, when things were going well and we thought we were on the right track and we had everything mapped out and lined up the way we wanted it to be, God wasn't a part of our life. It just wasn't our priority. We thought that we had everything laid out and that we were in control. And it took until we really completely collapsed to really get that it doesn't matter what we do, we're not in control. And it was at that point that we started to put God back at the center of our life. And that's when things changed.